Good morning. I am Anatoly Anatolisa, and this is Patriots Must Rise. Boy, Donald Trump is on a roll this week, and I'm loving it. As you may have heard, he kicked both the Associated Press and Vladimir Zelensky out of the White House not today, over the last few days. The Libbies are saying that Trump really fucked up with kicking Zelensky out. I personally say yes, he kind of did, because he should have had him executed. It would have been good. It would have been wonderful for Ukraine. We would have put a stop to the extortion rackets and blatant corruption in Congress and in the former Biden administration, which is why this war kept going on. It was very telling when Zelensky tried to say that his people do not want to end the war. We know for a fact that they do. They never wanted it. So it's kind of it's a definite lie on Zelensky's part to say that. And what's even funnier is, do you not think a man who's married to a Slavic woman has not picked up on enough Russian-based languages to be able to listen to Ukrainian radio and hear what the Ukrainian people actually want? I listen to the Ukrainian radio at least for 2 hours a night. And it has become very clear that they're tired of their soldiers starving. They're tired of starving themselves. They see that Zelensky is just pocketing the money that his nation's allies are sending him. So they want the war to stop. They want to be able to go back and rebuild. And you can't do that while you're still getting bombed. So I think not only should Donald Trump have removed Vladimir Zelensky from the White House, I think he should have done it permanently. And I think he should revoke any visitation rights to Zelensky on American soil permanently. And that might be harsh. But at the same time, look at how many lives he is actually responsible for taking. Okay? I am not interested in the endless lies that we hear about how Ukraine is overcoming adversity against a superior enemy. They're not. They are by any means. They are not winning this war. And it is time to say, hey, look, we need to move to the peace table. We need to make negotiations. The Donbass region is lost to you. It was never yours in the first place. Get over it. And besides, the Ukrainian people begged Russia to help them remove Ukraine from their ancestral home. These are ethnic Russians. Well, so are Ukrainians, but that's a political argument that I'm not going to get into. We have a very simple solution. And Vladimir Putin has extended this solution to Ukraine multiple times. Allow me to keep Donbass and what we have already taken, and give me the head of Vladimir Zelensky, and I will withdraw my troops, and the war will end. That is what needs to happen. We need to see Zelensky's head in a basket, personally handed off to Vladimir Putin by Donald Trump. Now, I know that I haven't been posting consistently. I've been dealing with a broken foot, not exactly feeling the best, and it's been rough on my end. But I do want to congratulate Kash Patel for taking on the director position of the FBI and the ATF, meaning the ATF actually is not an independent organization anymore, which is great. I want to congratulate Dan Bongino, who has taken the assistant director position of the FBI. We will be losing a very strong on-air talent that is very well connected to Washington, but we will develop more along the way. It is important that we have people that we can trust in these positions of distrust in American life. The FBI has long been an organization that cannot be trusted. Hopefully, Dan Bongino and Kash Patel will change that. It is important that we either get rid of these organizations or rebuild the trust of these organizations. All right. As you can hear, I'm losing my voice, so I'm going to call it good. So, until next time, live free, die well, and love your neighbor as Christ loved you. About now, you're going to see a QR code on the screen. This QR code opens a gateway to allowing you to donate to support the channel. There are too many different policies for the different platforms that you see this podcast on to hope to even come close to abide by all of their stupid rules. I wish that wasn't the case, because we are losing a lot of on-air talent in recent days, recent months. Demolition Ranch on YouTube has announced that he's not doing any more content. He gives the reason of working with of spending time with his family, which is great. But every one of them that have left, Shadiversity has been a little bit more honest, saying that YouTube has taken income away from his content and he's not able to sustain. Tasting History, same thing. He's citing that he wants to go back to a job that he can spend more time with his family. Which is great. But it's all happened at the same time. I do not believe in coincidences. So if you find anything from these content creators that I've mentioned, like, subscribe if you haven't, and support them even though we're not creating content. Hopefully they will still get some kind of financial benefit from the residual traffic. All right, that's all I have. I know I already said that. I just had to get that off my head. Out of my head. I'm not thinking. Good day to you.